Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to continue our weekend sweet treat series. We're going to be making some popcorn balls. If you're interested, please keep watching and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. So hi Adorners, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making some quick and easy popcorn balls, and this is a treat that I actually really like. I find it to be very economical. Ahead, you can make it for parties, or I guess you could give it away as a treat for Halloween if you didn't want to give away candy. Probably will be sprinkling in a little bit of orange sanding sugar. All right, for the Adorners, so we're going to need 8 cups of popcorn for this recipe. I am going to be popping my popcorn on the stove the old-fashioned way because that's just the way I like it. But if you microwave popcorn, remember you're going to need 8 cups of popped popcorn for this. For our simple syrup for this, we're going to be using 1/3 of a cup of corn syrup, 1/4 of a cup of melted butter, and I have 2/3 cups of sugar already in my pan, and we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I've gone ahead and added some vegetable oil to my large pot here for our popcorn. And I'm gonna go ahead and let that heat up. Usually I add about 3 kernels, 1, 2, 3 of our popcorn. And once that pops, then I go ahead and add in the rest of my kernels. All right, so let me go ahead and do that and start melting our sugar and our butter, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorner, so I've gone ahead and started my sugar to melting. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my butter and my corn syrup. And I have 3 kernels of popcorn. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. And when it's ready, we'll know pop, 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 right? We have 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that in with our sugar. We had 2/3 cups of granulated white sugar, okay? All right. We're gonna add that in. Okay, Adorner, so I have my popcorn ready to pop, all right? We got our oil on, we have our butter and our sugar melting. All right, I have my popcorn ready. All right, so I'm gonna need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, all right, to go in with our sugar and our butter. I'm gonna go ahead, this is pink Himalayan sea salt. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in as well. Okay, Adorner, so I'm waiting for my butter to melt down along with my sugar and my salt. I'm gonna add in some corn syrup. This is just a light Cairo corn syrup. There's one. There's one of our kernels that's popped. There's 2. One more. Where's our 3rd one? There's 3. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rest of my popcorn. Give it a shake. All right. As well as I have my butter and my sugar. So we need about 1/3 of a cup of corn syrup. All right, so I'm gonna take my trusty Hey There pumpkin and I'm gonna try to mix this butter around a little bit. Let's see. With our sugar, we want it to melt nicely. How are you today? One more day until Harvest Day, Halloween, whatever you celebrate, right? All right. I love popcorn balls. Do you? I really love them. When I was a kid growing up in New Jersey, I grew up in New Jersey till I was 12 years old. I think I said that already. But when I was a kid growing up in New Jersey, we had a popcorn that had, they always had colored popcorn in the mall, and all different flavors and colors, and I always loved it. All right, so, and then it's hard to find it in certain places now, but I think Garrett's kind of has that kind of feel to it. All right, so we need about 1/3 cup of corn syrup. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pour that in. This is sticky, huh? The popcorn is popping nicely. I'll turn it down a little bit. That was about 1/2 cup of popcorn that I put into pop. Smells great. I love fresh popcorn popped on the stove. It is one of my most favorite things. And have it turned down just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and stir this butter, sugar, and corn syrup and salt. Right, I'm gonna turn, you can hear it almost stopping. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. All right, and we're gonna let this corn syrup and sugar mixture melt down. We'll sit that there. Corn's ready. Okay, Adorners, so our sugar and simple syrup mixture has come to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and take out our popcorn. Okay, Adorners, I'm gonna go ahead and get our popcorn and pour it in our large bowl here. And it goes. All right, we needed 8 cups. Plenty of popcorn here. Yum. All right, and then we have our simple syrup. All right, Adorners. Love popcorn. Okay, Adorners, so we have our popcorn ready. We have our simple syrup mixture all melted down. You might want to shake your popcorn just to shake all of the kernels that weren't popped to the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Remember, this is really hot. I'm just gonna drizzle this over our popcorn. All right, smells great. So I have a bowl of cold water that I'm going to use to make this up. I think I probably can add back in a little bit more of my popcorn. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough in there. Okay, Adorners, while our simple syrup is still warm, I'm going to go ahead and add in all of the popcorn here. All right, and I have this bowl. I'm just turning it as I go. The syrup kind of sometimes settles on the bottom, and we want to make sure we get all of it, and we want to cover all of our popcorn, don't we? Now, let's see. We have to let this cool a little. I'm going to go ahead and make up a baking sheet with some wax paper and try to make sure I try to get some water in this pan where the corn syrup was. All right, so it doesn't, so it's not sticky. All right. Okay, Adorners, while our mixture is cooling off a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in a little bit of my orange sanding sugar. And I am going to also add in a little bit of sprinkles. It's just something fun. You could add in chocolate chips or nuts or drizzle. When you're all done, you can drizzle in just a few sprinkles left. You drizzle it with you could actually add all kinds of stuff to this. All right, so we're gonna let this cool for just a minute so it's not too hot to handle. And we're gonna go ahead and make up our popcorn balls. Super easy, right? Okay. All right. Okay, Adorners, so if you were using this for guests, I would definitely say maybe you might want to use gloves or something like that. But I am not. So I have some cold water. I've gone ahead and lined a pan. Cold water. I've gone ahead and lined a pan with, because this is still kind of warm. All right, I've lined a pan with some wax paper already. All right, so we have our balls here. All right, nice small one. There's one. Dip my hands in the water. All right. If you were making these to give away, you probably want to put something on your hands. And I'm just making these for the purposes of YouTube. This will be a treat I can keep. This is something I actually really do like to eat. All right, and you can make these whatever size you actually really like, you know, depending on what you like or what you think your guests will like. Okay, so let's see if we can make one a little bit bigger. You might want to watch out for the kernels that are in here too. All right, this is sticking together nicely. I always see these in the store. Anytime I see these in the store, pharmacy or CVS or something like that, I always get them because I love popcorn balls. I grew up eating popcorn balls and I really love them. So, all right. I've let my popcorn cool a little bit. You want to make sure you do this while it is warm, okay? So that you can form the balls easily enough. All right. That's about 4. Go ahead and make up a few more and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so we've gone ahead and made up our popcorn balls, quick and easy. You can wrap these individually, liners, cupcake liners if you'd like. Just a nice little treat to have around the house. Okay, Adorners, so that's gonna do it for us today. We have our popcorn balls, yay, right? They're so lovely. And this is a treat you can make any time of the year, of course, but of course for your harvest party or Halloween, this will go a long, long way. It's very economical, right? Always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. Again, I'm your auntie or your girlfriend of lifestyle and decor. These little rabbit ears actually came with the aprons that I have, so I thought I would put them on for today. Anyway, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I'm your girlfriend or your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. See you in the next video. Let me know if you try these. Have you subscribed yet? Don't forget to click like and subscribe.